हेलो फ्रेंड्स, वेलकम बैक टू माय चैनल। आज जिस टॉपिक पे मैं आप लोगों को वीडियो प्रोवाइड करा रही हूँ वो है इग्नू का MHI 04 जो पोस्ट ग्रेजुएट स्टूडेंट्स हैं हिस्ट्री के, उनके लिए है यूनिट 10। यूनिट का नाम है द मुगल स्टेट। जो इम्पॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चन है जो कि आपके प्रीवियस ईयर में भी बार बार रिपीट हुए हैं, उन क्वेश्चंस पर मैं जो हूँ आज आप लोगों को वीडियो जो हूँ प्रोवाइड करा रही हूँ। तो इससे पहले मेरी आप लोगों से रिक्वेस्ट है कि जिसको भी ये वीडियो पसंद आए वो प्लीज़ मेरे चैनल को लाइक कीजिए, शेयर कीजिए, सब्सक्राइब कीजिए, बेल आइकन को दबाइए ताकि जब भी मैं कोई लेटेस्ट वीडियो डालूँ उसकी नोटिफिकेशन आप तक पहुंच जाए। और किसी भी बच्चे को अगर इस चैप्टर से रिलेटेड नोट्स चाहिए हो, प्रीवियस ईयर सॉल्व्ड क्वेश्चन पेपर चाहिए हो या सॉल्व्ड असाइनमेंट्स चाहिए हो, तो वो मुझे मेरे व्हाट्सएप नंबर पे कांटेक्ट कर सकता है। नीचे डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स पे मैं अपना व्हाट्सएप नंबर दे दूँगी, आपको सिर्फ उस पर मैसेज करना है, कॉल नहीं करना है। तो चलिए शुरू करते हैं। तो जो क्वेश्चन मैंने यहाँ पे लिखा है वो है critically examine the 18th century polities following the decline of the Mughal Empire। तो इसका आंसर क्या दिया है? We cannot blame the rulers of the Mughal Empire solely responsible for the decline of the great empire. Almost all the modern historians have accepted the agrarian and the Mansab Jagir system were the main pillar of the Mughal Empire. Over the years, there were several factors which helped the cracks developed in the steel frame of the Mughal state, which ultimately led to the degeneration of the edifice of the Mughal Empire. With regard to the cause of the decline of the Mughal Empire, the modern historians have deeply thought over them in their respective works. They are, of course, our reliable sources which help us in understanding the weaknesses of the Mughal administration properly. These historical works are such Satish Chandra Parties and Polities at the Mughal Court, Irfan Habib Agrarian State of the Mughal Empire, M. Athar Ali the Mughal Nobility under Aurangzeb, Siddiqui Land Revenue Administration under the Mughal. These historical works concentrate variously on the important factors which finally resulted in the decline of the Mughal Empire. M. N. Pearson has pointed out that the bond between the emperor and the Mansabdars was based on the principle of victories which had to be attained in the war. This bond was absolutely not based on the ethnicity or religion. Pearson treats the Mughal state as a war state which was based on the basic principle of conquest and annexation. The emperor had developed personal relation with the officials, and this kind of bondage between them hastened the doomsday for the empire. So when the Mughal empire was degenerating, it was certainly the empire of Aurangzeb which was declining. J.F. Richard thinks about the decline of the Mughal Empire. Hence, due to the extension of the Khalsa land, the empire became short of land to be allotted in Jagir, which proved vital for the Mughal Empire. However, Richard suggests that the Mughals could have overcome this problem if they had consolidated the southern frontiers of the empire. Besides, the Mughals had failed to promote the Hindu warrior aristocracy in the Deccan. Previously, Aurangzeb policy, especially bigotry, was blamed responsible for the decline of the Mughal Empire. The historians have thought that the policy pursued by him was absolutely a turn back from the path set by the great Mughal monarch Akbar. Peter Hardy concentrate on the reflections of Pearson, and Richardson suggests that the Mughals could have adopted the method of direct administration and cash payment. They could have countered the immediate problems which they were facing. For this, they should have opted for Weberian system of bureaucracy. According to the modern findings, among the other problems which proved delay for the Mughal Empire was the huge difference between the revenue estimate and the revenue collected. This great difference definitely points to the fact that the Mansabdars had failed to fulfill the objectives they were responsible for, and the state official did not discharge their functions honestly. Further, Richards and Pearson accept the views related to economic and administrative crisis expressed by the Aligarh school of thought, championed by Irfan Habib. Of course, the modern historians are greatly reliant on the contemporary writings for analyzing the important factors which ultimately dug out the strong foundation of the Mughal Empire. But before arriving at the conclusion with regard to the decline of the Mughal Empire, there are certain factors which need to analyze in the fresh light. It is said that Mughals failed to match the Persian innovations in the field of armed forces. Besides, the Marathas were quick, powerful in comparison with the cavalry of the Mughal Empire. Moreover, the personal traits of Aurangzeb were not less responsible to hasten the decline of the Mughal Empire rapidly after his death. The modern scholars will have to show courage and judge all the above mentioned facts in fresh light before blaming any one factor which caused the downfall of this empire. सो स्टूडेंट्स, ये था मेरा वीडियो और आज हमने इस चैप्टर का जो इम्पॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चन है जो कि रिपीट हुआ है आपके प्रीवियस ईयर क्वेश्चंस में भी, आप उसमें जाके चेक कर सकते हैं, उस पर मैंने ये वीडियो बनाया है। तो आज के लिए बस इतना ही है। नेक्स्ट वीडियो तक बाय।